Let's talk to Wilson Leung. He is the Chief Market Strategist at TrendsetterFX. Very good morning to you, Wilson, in Hong Kong.
Oh, good morning to you, Nick.
Right.
How's everything?
Living the dream, as they say. Let's talk euro against the US dollar. Let's kick off with a daily chart that you've sent us. What are your latest thoughts, Wilson?
Well, if you remember last time when I was talking, the euro was under pressure after having formed a fresh three-year high at 125.55.
Yeah.
And I said that I'm still a euro bull, but the prerequisite is that it must not close on a weekly basis below the 122.06. And then 3 days later, euro briefly broke below 122.06 to 121.55 just for a day. Then it rallied strongly from there. So from the technical standpoint, the uptrend remains intact. But having said that, the broad sideways movement that we have been seeing in the last 2-3 weeks suggests that we're going to see more consolidation before we can see the euro going higher. And obviously that the catalyst for the euro to go higher or lower could be tomorrow's the FOMC meeting. If the dot plot is telling us that we are going to see 3 rate hikes, then I think that it is widely expected, and then the US dollar I think will weaken on that. But if the dot plot says that we are going to see 4 rate hikes, then I think that the greenback will receive some temporary support and may knock the euro lower. But until then, for the week, I'm still bullish on the euro, especially after yesterday's rally from 122.58, a new 2-week high. So my recommendation is still to buy the euro on dips with a stop loss below yesterday's low 122.58. And upside, we cannot be over ambitious, because I still think that for the remainder of this month, we're going to range between 250 to 450. So target, I won't go anywhere much above 124.50 on the upside. And if we break below 122.50, then the risk is for a retest of this month's low at 121.55, which I don't think that's a strong likelihood to me, Nick.
Okay, well, let's have a quick look at the weekly chart now. Is this giving the same picture, the sort of confirmation of this upward trend?
Yeah, the weekly chart, as you can see, looks still pretty bullish. I can see that the current price is trading right above the fast green moving average. Last time when we saw euro briefly dip to 121.55, it just touched that
moving average,
week moving average. So that's a good support level there.
Right.
So as long as we hold above 121.55, I have to repeat, 121.55 is very important for the euro bulls. As long as we hold above that, we're going to see a revisit of 125.55 and then 126.50. That would be my 1 to 2 month view. But having reached to 126.50, I'll be exiting all my euro dollars, euro cents, euro assets, because I think that we're going to see not a major top, at least a medium-term top forming, which would hold for the next 3 to 4 months there. So cautiously bullish for a retest of 125.55 and then 650. If we break below or close below on a weekly basis, below 121.55, then I think that the market will start to bail out of the long positions. Then we'll see a pretty strong correction to 120, the psychological support, and then 119. So that's my take on the euro dollar medium term, Nick.
Wilson, thank you very much indeed for that. We'll talk to you in 2 weeks' time. That's Wilson Leung, Chief Market Strategist from TrendsetterFX.